I would say that Singapore is still our priority candidate for consideration. So now that Singapore's situation has stabilized, we certainly will revive the earlier scheme that we have devised. I understand that Edward Yao, the Secretary for Commerce and Economic Development, has been discussing with his Singaporean counterpart recently on when and how we could commence the air travel bubble arrangement in Singapore. But the fact is there are some new factors. One is we heard that Singapore is moving into a new strategy, and so we need to understand more about that new strategy and whether it will have any impact on the arrangements that we have devised. Secondly is because both Singapore and Hong Kong are now pressing ahead with vaccination. You'll remember that when the scheme was first announced, it was a unilateral requirement on the part of Hong Kong people traveling to Singapore that they need to be vaccinated. So now that Singapore also have a very high vaccination rate. So another factor that we need to consider on top of what we have agreed previously is whether both sides should require vaccination as a condition for participating in the air travel bubble. I would say that we accord a lot of importance to having travel resumed with Singapore because we have a lot of contacts. The two governments are very friendly and the situation is very stable on both sides. So this is something that we will be working very closely on. As far as Macau and Shenzhen, they fall within the whole discussion within China, especially mainland and Macau. So that has to be taken forward in the overall scheme that I am putting forward to the central government, having regard to one is the latest pandemic situation in Hong Kong. Second is the enhanced capacity of the Hong Kong SAR government to tackle any outbreak that we have proven that we do have this capability. And third is the continued problem of no travel on the local business. So all these will be presented to the central people's government. But at the moment, we don't have a timetable. I hope you will appreciate that there are new variants emerging almost on a regular basis. So every government has to be very cautious in opening up their borders for other people to come in.